This is the Hovsco HovBeta Folding Ebike, and today I'm testing it in less than ideal conditions. We've got snow, we've got ice, basically the worst case scenario, and it's cold. But what I'd like to know is how practical is this in real world use? Does it have the range, the power, the stability to handle the conditions like this? I guess we'll find out. Let's go. Assembly is pretty straightforward and most of the bike comes pre-built. However, let me give you some tips. I'd recommend removing most of the packaging first, opening all of the little boxes and laying everything out. They do provide you with tools, but for a few of the assembly steps, I chose to use my own out of convenience. You'll start with the forks and the handlebar stem, then the kickstand. Before starting the fenders, I chose to remove the rear reflector as the cable was just getting in my way. It's really easy to put back on later, and that's what I did. I'm not sure what happened, but I couldn't find a couple of nuts for the front wheel. They are a common size for bikes, so I was able to procure some. It's very important that when installing the wheel, make sure to remove the anti-rattle clip in the front brake caliper. Next, you'll insert the handlebars. They're fully assembled, so pay attention to the cables and make sure they aren't twisted before installing. The fenders are very easy to install, no fitment issues, but pay attention to the main bolts and the nut because they work better in a very specific direction. If you've never assembled pedals on a bike before, make sure you pay attention to the thread. The left side is a reverse thread direction, so be careful as it tightens counterclockwise. Now we're almost done. We install the seat, then inflate the tires to 20 psi. You can use the included foot pump to do this, but I chose to use my compressor. Make sure the valve stem is straight up and down as well. This will ensure you don't inadvertently damage the tube. Now we'll grab one of the two keys included, unlock the battery, and check its current state of charge. Looks full. It's a good idea to go over everything one more time, check your alignment, and also check brake functionality. Once everything's dialed in, you're ready to ride. Well, almost. To turn your bike on, just long press this button right here. And to get the most out of your experience, I definitely recommend downloading the Hovsco app. Just scan the QR code right here on the screen or in the owner's manual and you'll be set up in no time. Once installed and with the bike turned on, you'll be able to make a Bluetooth connection. From there, you can gain access to more options including dashboard settings for 4 different display interfaces, toggle between kilometers and miles, even become part of the Hovsco community if you're feeling competitive. Under the Profile tab, you can unlock your bike's full potential, allowing for a higher top speed. You will have to acknowledge the agreement on this page, tap multiple times to move forward. From here, the controls are simple. You have your front brake, you have your rear brake, you have your gear selectors right here. There's a finger control and a thumb control to move it up and down between 1 to 7 gears. The cell phone holder is sold separately. This is something I had to hold my phone. To change your pedal assist, you have the plus and the minus here. You notice when I push it, nothing's happening. That's because to initially get started, you need forward momentum and then it'll work. So we're now in pedal assist 1 level. Down here is your throttle only. If I push it now, because I'm in pedal assist mode, it will allow throttle. If I put on my brakes, throttle is cut off. If I reduce pedal assist to 0, throttle is cut off. So keep that in mind. And if you hold down the plus and minus together, you'll enter programming mode. This will allow you to change your kilometers to miles per hour and vice versa. Once selected, just let it time out. And lastly, you have a headlight. Hold down this button right here, it'll turn on. Hold it down again, it'll turn off. It's also indicated on your screen. Well, I think you get the idea. Let's take this outside and get a closer look at the bike itself. All right, so a quick overview of what we're working with. This is a 750 watt motor that peaks around 1300 watts. We have hydraulic disc brakes, 20-inch by 4-inch fat tires, adjustable front suspension with lockout, and it folds down for easier transport and storage. Here's a tip when you're unfolding the bike. I like to hold the rear brake on, and I like to kind of just let the bike kind of roll out. Just watch these wires and be careful not to crimp them. You don't want to crush them in there, that could be bad. So just keep an eye, make sure it looks good. Don't crush your finger either. And then once you're close, you should be able to lock it up. So what do these specs mean in real use? This bike uses a torque sensor instead of a regular or basic cadence sensor. That means it responds to how hard you're pedaling, not just if you're pedaling. So the assistance feels smoother, more natural, and controlled. It's something you usually find on higher end e-bikes. Oh, we got some slush here to test out. No problem. It's nice having the fenders to keep clean. Do a little torque test here. Watch me just pedal a little bit. No throttle, and it just picks right up. I can also just use the throttle, no pedaling. Takes right off. Remember, this has 1300 watts of peak power. It's no joke. It doesn't feel underpowered at all. And because of the torque sensor, it actually feels pretty natural. So we can go through the snow. Let's try going through this snow right here. Oh, effortless. Man, these fat tires really help. There's actually a lot more grip in these conditions than you would expect. Hey geese. It feels stable on loose or uneven terrain. Braking's excellent. The suspension's nice and smooth. These bricks don't bother me at all. Quite nice, actually. Your brakes might squeak if you get them wet, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
We got all the elements here. Braking performance is solid. These are hydraulic disc brakes, and it's important when you have a bike that's this kind of weight. Range is about 100 kilometers with pedal assist, which around here would be more than enough to do in one day. But with heavy throttle, it would be closer to about 60 kilometers or 40 miles. Of course, real world range depends on how you ride. And it fits rider heights from 4'11" to 6'3". Remember, this is a foldable e-bike, so it's gonna be easier to transport and store. Of course, we have to give the missus a try. That bike is unassuming, which makes it funner. It's as fast as I can go. Well, I was able to get 46 kilometers per hour. Not too shabby. Well, here we go again. We got snow and it's cold out. More testing. These fat tires really don't have any issue with the snow. As long as it's no more than, say, 4 or 5 inches, seems to be okay. Like, I'm not slipping, it's planted, I'm not sliding all over the place. I think we should go for it. Let's do this. No No problem at all. This thing's a lot of fun. I think we should do the hill again. Let's go. This thing's a beast. No problem. My inner kid likes to go to a low gear, use a little bit of torque to get started, and then practice doing my wheelies. It's only the second day. Give me some time. There we go. I'm just on level 1 for my pedal assist for these little hills. So charging a depleted battery only takes up to 4 hours. So topping it up in between rides is really simple. Just plug it in, make sure it's plugged into the wall, and let it be. That's it. Right now it's red because it's charging. When it's green, we should be good to go. You know what surprises me most about the Hovsco HovBeta is just how capable it is for a foldable e-bike and this form factor. Like I said earlier in the video, it is unassuming. If you pull up beside somebody with this bike and you turn on that throttle and start pedaling, you're probably gonna leave them in the dust. And it's not trying to be a full-size mountain bike, even though it can act like one. But for what it is, a folding e-bike, it is very usable, especially if you want something that's portable, practical, and very easy to ride. If you want to learn more about the Hovsco HovBeta, or even want to pick one up for yourself, I'll leave links in the video description below, as well as in the comment section, and don't forget to use the discount code DON to save yourself some money. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And on that note, if you like this review, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing if you want to see more, and we'll talk to you next time.